Hey guys, I thought I would make a short little video of how to map your transactions into a Google map, and then you can share that however you like on your website or on your blog, social media, in your pre-listing package, however you want to use it. I'm just going to give you a quick overview of how to do it. So I'm going to start by sharing my screen here. And how we're going to start this is we're going to go into BrightMLS. Let me just back this up all the way here. Let's go back to criteria. So go into BrightMLS, and we're going to want to change the criteria here to closed with no date range. Okay, no date range. So you're getting all the sold properties in which you have been the listing agent. And then you come down under listing agent and put in your MLS number and select yourself. When I do that, I see that I've been the listing agent on 352 properties that have sold. So from there, you'll want to click on results, open up those results, change your default here. It comes up typically as 25 listings per page. Change that to the maximum 250 listings per page. Come over here and click on this little check mark just to the left of the word MLS. That will select all of them that are on that screen. And then hit next to go, well, and I guess I should have backed up to the first page. Do that and then hit next to go to the second page and do the same thing to where all your listings are checked. In my case, 352. Then you will want to come down here to where it says export and click on the word export. This is going to give you a drop-down window here that you can change to whatever you like. I use the standard export. By default is the one that I use, standard export. So change it to that and then click on the word export. What that is going to do is export that into whatever spreadsheet software you use. In my case, it's going to be Numbers on the Mac. So if you bring up that file, you're going to see your spreadsheet here that you had. It's got all kinds of columns. We're really only going to be concerned with a few of them. But here's what you do need to do at this point, or else this won't work. You need to save, if you're on a Mac or a PC, you need to save this file as a .csv file, comma something, I forget what CSV stands for now, but save it as a CSV file. If you're on a Mac, you're going to click export and you're going to export it to a CSV file. And then I'm going to name this, let's say, listings for map training 2020, and then export that. So now that I've saved that, so what I want to do from here is I want to go to Google Maps. So you can just type in Google Maps. And you need to be signed in to Google. If you have a Gmail account, then just sign into that. You need to be signed into Google. So it's going to bring up Google Maps. Right here on the left-hand side where you could put in an address or something for Google to search, you're going to see the three little lines, which is the menu icon. Click on that and then come down to Your Places. Right here, Your Places. Once you click on that, it's going to bring up this window. And the furthest right window is Maps. And that will show you any that you've saved. But also down here at the very bottom of this window is going to say create map. So we want to click on that. We want to create a map. What you're going to want to do is name this map. So let's call it, let's say listings map 2020. I'm just giving it whatever name you want to give it is fine. And then click save. So it's now going to save that as what you just named it. Here's the important part. You need to come down below this and you'll see a hyperlink for import. So it says you can import data from a CSV file. So we want to click on that. And we want to go find this on my computer. Let's see, what was that? Listings sold map. I forget what I needed now. Here, listings map training. I should have done a better job of naming it so I would remember it. Let's say it's that one. All right, so I want to open it. That's going to tell me that it's too big. It cannot import more than 50 columns, which is fine. We're going to click OK, and now we're going to choose the columns that we do want to import. And we want address, and then we want city, state, and zip code. So check the checkbox on all of those: address, city, state, and zip code, and click continue. And then it's going to ask you to choose a column to title your markers. This is not going to show up on the map itself, so I always just click address and click finish. And that takes a couple of minutes to process, to put all the pins on the map. And when it's done, there you go. So all the pins of the transactions in which I've been the listing agent are showing up on the screen. My screen is being hypersensitive right now. So here's the unfortunate part. And if someone knows something I don't know, you feel free to tell me. But I don't know of any way to save this as a JPEG file, a graphic file, an image file, other than to do a screen capture. So on my Mac, I can hit Shift, Command, and 5, and I can define where I want the boundaries of my screen capture to be. So it just took a screen capture and then saved it to my computer. So if I go over here under device, there's my new screen capture. Let's make that full screen. So that is a map of the listing transactions in which I have been the listing agent. If you are, let me stop sharing the screen here. If you are going to do your listings and your buy side as one transaction, unfortunately, you're going to need to go back into BrightMLS and do the same thing for the transactions in which you were the buyer's agent. And then you're going to have to copy those from that file and paste them into the original file so that they're all together before you make your map. I'm not going to demonstrate that. That's a little bit tedious. You're going to have to go and copy and paste from one file to the other to get all the addresses into one single file so that you can then place them into Google Maps. So there you go. That's how you can make a Google Map image of all your transactions and use it in your marketing. If you have any questions, let me know. Guys, have a great day.